Hey, cool kids. I'm back. And I had a Kickstarter actually come in. Oh, yeah. But that's not what I'm here for. Nope. Instead, we're going to talk about my latest silver purchase. Yeah, we'll get back to this. Doesn't it look sweet? Oh, man. Yeah. We're going to get back to that, but first we got to talk about the elephant in the room. Couple things I want to talk about, guys. First up, why is it I make a sizable purchase of silver and silver drops $3 an ounce? Isn't that crazy? It's not quite. It's like two something. But the point is, it dropped like a stone. Anyway, you guys may watch a lot of channels on the YouTubes here. One of the channels I'm going to do a shout out. They don't know I'm doing it, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's it's well, it's required. I need to do it. It's actually it's about what we're talking about here. It's pertinent. That's the word I'm looking for. It's pertinent to the discussion. So, you guys may or may not have heard of Spagtacular, the silver stacular. Well, Mr. Spagtacular has a guy on his show called the Coin Guy. Literally guy. In French, that's Guy. Yeah. And he owns a coin shop in Florida. You guys may or may not be aware. Okay. Well, anyway, I've been watching these videos for months with this guy. And 3 separate times I've heard him mention how people in Canada never buy Canadian coins. And that led me to believe that he had, well, he said it. I mean, it didn't lead me anywhere. He said it. He said he had a bunch of Canadian coins. He couldn't get rid of them. And so I decided to give him a ring. Yeah. And I bought him out. I bought all of his Canadian coins except the dollars. They are still available. You can get the dollars. I think he's got 20 of them. This has been a week ago. He's still got 20 of them left at $20 a piece. And I heard him mention on one of the videos early Canadian dollars. So I don't know. That might have been worth buying, but I was tapped out at $920, which is what I bought. I bought $28 face at 17x. And I also bought some odds and ends. So I bought some. Now these were advertised as Newfoundlands, $50. But it turns out they weren't all Newfoundlands. But at the time of purchase, they were worth $9.64 melt, and he was selling them for $10 each. So I don't really hold this one against him. It's not a big deal. They are all Newfoundlands except for this 1919 that's pretty well scratched up. But again, melt basically at the time of purchase. And then we got various states of George V, which they stopped making these in 1919, guys. So I knew they were old. They went on with the quarters and such, but the halves, they quit at 1919. And then I saw this one, which, I mean, it's not in mint or nothing, but you know what? If it's got Queen Victoria on it and it's Canadian, you're doing all right. So, $10 a piece, can't complain. Okay. And then I got $28. Oh, wait, first. I got these BU 63 halves, and they were above melt. They were $10 each as well, but they're brilliant uncirculated. I'm gonna put those in flips. So okay, there you go. And then I got several rolls of Canadian junk, in various states, right. So. It's actually an interesting lot. So we'll start with the good, the bad, the ugly, right? This is a Queen Victoria dime I found in the lot. Okay. It's probably good. But here's the thing. There's not a single Queen Vic dime in Canada that's not worth more than melt. Even if that didn't have a date on it. Okay, and it's sterling, which comes to my next point. There was some sterling in this lot. There's 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 some sterling. Anyway, here's some George V dimes pre-1920. I looked, nothing super great, guys. There were no 1913 large leaves or anything. There is a 1913 small leaf. I'll pull it out here so you guys can check it. I literally just dropped two. No, I grabbed them. Okay, good. Here we go. Oh, wait, that's 1918. Now, one thing I will say about Canadian coinage, the dates are horrible. The numbers, horrible. Horrible to read. The way they did their font. Okay, so I'm pulling up this 1912 so you can see the difference between a large leaf and a small leaf. It's very pronounced. You will never mistake this for this if you have one side by side. Okay. Now, had this coin had this pattern on it, we'd been in the money. Also, you can tell by the ribbon at the bottom. The large leaf ribbon's much thinner. See that? So, had this back been on this coin with that date, we'd have been in the money. But we weren't. But that's fine. I have no problem with that. So we got, let's see here. 80 cents worth of sterling dimes. Okay. Well, that's not really true because I got some more coins to show you guys. So that could go up to $1, $1.10 here in a second on the dimes in sterling. Then we've got quite a bit of 80% with George V on them. Okay. And that number's going to go up too because I got. So that's the good. Here's the other good. We got about 3/4 of a roll of brilliant uncirculated dimes. Okay. Young heads and, not so young heads. Second portraits. So, and there's even a George VI in mint condition. So, there's nothing wrong with that. Here, and there's some brilliant uncirculated quarters. So I'll show these to you. And I'd say there's about 1/4 roll of these, guys. Various dates. There's some more sterling quarters. There's quite a few of these. And there's even a Newfoundland quarter. Also George V, 1917. I remember seeing that. There's some Edward VII in here. None of it's in particularly good shape, but that's okay. That's fine. I got no qualms with that. So here's an Edward VII. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. Yeah, that's a fine coin. That's a fine coin. It's not a bad coin at all. Now, that's where, things get interesting because there were some bad coins. There's one coin with a hole in it. I don't care, though. This is junk. These are dateless. So clearly this is sterling. And if you look here, you got your large leaf pattern. We know that's sterling. But I'll weigh them and I'll know real quick. But it can be tricky to tell what's sterling, what isn't, unless you weigh it with these worn. But none of these have dates. Okay. And like I said, there was one coin with a hole in it. I'm not worried about that. Here's a 36 without a dot. Quarter. My buddy at work, he bought a lot, and he had a 36 dot quarter. Kid you not. The date was pretty much rubbed off, but the dot was definitely there, and you could see it plain as day. So, hold on. I might have to get something out and check and see if there's a dot on there. I don't think there is. But you get the right coins, and there is a premium on them. There might be a dot there. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Right below that ribbon there. Could be a dot. We did get two for sure key dates. 248 dimes. It's a minor key date, but it's definitely a key date. There you go. Actually, now that I'm looking at this one, it may not be it might be a 43. These dates are so tricky on these. With my eyes. No, that's an 8. Okay. So we got 248 dimes. These are the key date for the boat dimes. And I completed my set. I found the 37 and 39 dimes, which they're not key dates or anything. I just hadn't come across one yet. So Coin Guy helped me complete my my blue book set of boat dimes. So that's cool. So I got 37 through all the silver, all the way to 68. I don't have the rest of them. I'm not collecting the nickel coins or the CUNY coins. Yeah. Oh, here's a 36 dime. George V. Not in bad shape either. I mean, it's got some toning, but as far as condition goes, this one's not horrible. These wear really bad. Yeah, this one's in pretty good shape. Probably extra fine looking through the camera at it. These wear, I mean, most of these you see are going to be almost slicks. They don't wear well. Especially George V. It's not a good deal on that stuff. They just, the I don't know what it is about the design. Some designs just wear. You guys may remember. Here's some sterling quarters. Yeah. Okay, that's not sterling. And again, if you know your dates, it's real simple with Canadian stuff. Pre-20, unless it's Newfoundland. Newfoundland's on its own little kick. So if it's Newfoundland, they made sterling into the 40s. Okay. All the way to 45, if I remember right. So I gotta say, I mean, I can't complain. I'm getting brilliant uncirculated. There's quite a bit of this in there. There's quite a bit of brilliant uncirculated. And I gotta tell you another thing. I wanted to show you guys this. Brilliant uncirculated Canadian coins. I mean, all brilliant uncirculated coins are really nice. But they've almost got a proof-like quality to them that you don't necessarily see in U.S. coinage. So I just wanted to point that out to you. Really nice, really sharp. I would say 20% of the coins in here were brilliant uncirculated. And that's a pretty nice haul. So Coin Guy, thanks a lot. Yeah, real solid. These are lookers, man. That young head's a nice design, I gotta say. Always been a fan. Now I'm not from Canada, but I have most of my stack is probably Canadian. And the reason I buy Canadian is because you can get it near melt or under melt. I get a lot of it under melt. I really do. This particular lot wasn't under melt, but that's okay. It's a nice lot. There's a lot here. Some of this stuff's numismatic. They're not in high grades, but it's numismatic. The 48 dimes are key dates, like I said. Is it a, oh my God, key date? No. But is it a key date? It sure is. And I can't complain. I picked through. I didn't go through everything. I didn't look up every single 100-year-old coin. I can tell you that the Queen Vic half is going to be a low mintage coin because they all were. Newfoundland halves are very small mintages. Does that mean it's going to be, worth big money? It's not. But is it going to be worth more than $10? Absolutely. And like I said, these were 40 cents over melt for a coin that's 102 years old. Or what's this? 1899. 122 years old. I mean, I can't complain about that. I can't complain one bit. Wouldn't do me any good if I did. It's already paid for and shipped. He also sent some stickers. So that's really cool. Thanks, Coin Guy. Yeah, he did me solid. I can recommend him. Like I said, the only problem coins I had, and in this kind of lot, it's not a big deal. I had like 4 coins, maybe 5 without a date, and 1 with a hole in it. But, I mean, you got brilliant uncirculated here, and quite a lot of it. So, that makes up for that and more. Yeah, I'm really pleased with my purchase, and I want to personally say that if this is any indication of what you can expect, buy with confidence. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day.